Yeah. So in field status variant, we have copied from standard, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So let me just start the server and then I will
sure.
show you what dependent entries we have copied. Okay. So in OBC4 T code, we have done configuration for field status variant. Okay. So
Yeah.
this was the standard one.
Yes, yes.
Standard SAP
Triple zero
code,
one.
that is 001. Yes. So if you select and if you double click on these groups, there are these entries over here.
Hmm.
Okay. So these are the dependent entries we have copied for our field status variant. Okay. Now, if you directly create any field status variant, those entries will not get copied, right? So
Yeah,
whatever entries we have in our group that is in standard, that you have to get copied. So those are the dependent entries, and it is 41 entries we have.
yeah,
Okay.
total of 41 entries. So all the entries that start from G are dependent.
Yes, those are dependent.
And what when
In
we call it dependence, like what is the idea of dependency? Like actually, I'm
Yes.
not
Now,
getting.
yesterday we have started with GL account creations. Okay.
Okay.
So we are going to create few more GL accounts today. I just created one GL account and
Mm-hmm.
few more we are going to create. So each this group, okay, whenever you enter here, okay, okay. So one of the group you have to assign to one GL account. Okay. So
Okay, okay, okay,
you
okay,
can
okay,
change
okay,
the
okay,
status of it. Okay.
okay, okay,
So these groups we have to assign to GL accounts.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Done, 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 done.
Now we are starting with the FS00. Then I will let you know where to assign and what. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. You have one more doubt,
Yeah.
I guess.
So
So,
when we were doing the posting periods wala topic, so
mhm.
like we had a conversation, no, that we can open one special period at a time, or also we can open all four special periods, which is the upper limit, at a time, all simultaneously together. So like
Hmm.
I was to ask you like what is the idea of like opening all four special periods at a time? क्योंकि अगर अब हम एक खोलेंगे एक टाइम पे तो विल इट नॉट वर्क, हमारा काम तो फिर भी हो ही जाएगा.
Okay. Now, see, one period at a time we generally follow in real time systems.
या
Okay. तो रियल टाइम में तो वैसे ही होगा क्योंकि
ओके 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 ओके.
see in the previous month and the next month
हम्म.
nobody should nobody should enter any particular entry, right? So
या
only one
करेक्ट.
month will be open.
यस.
So that is ideally that is like that. Okay, but for practice session, we are
वी विल
following the
प्रैक्टिस इट.
method that we are keeping all the periods
डन डन
open.
डन 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 डन.
Okay, so
यस
that's the
यस.
only thing.
या
Okay,
थैंक यू. या
all right. Any more doubts, anybody? Fine. Okay, so I'm starting with now creations. Okay, and Shubham, I have already sent you the recording for yesterday,
या
so you
मैम
can.
एक्चुअली हैव नॉट लिसन टू इट, सो
No problem. You go through whenever you get time, and if you don't understood anything, then you
या आई
let
गेट
me
बैक
know.
टू यू.
Or if you have any doubt, you can
श्योर
let me
श्योर
know.
मैम, थैंक यू. श्योर.
Fine. Now FS00, that is the T code we have for creation of GL accounts. Whenever you create any data, any master data, so there is only T code we have. We don't have path. Okay. So FS00. So we have created one account, that is retain earning account. Okay, for Durva, we are going to follow now SH20. Okay, we are going to work in this particular T code. Okay, so
Okay,
that is
ma'am.
the T code we are proceeding with our configurations. Okay, now I am going to create one more account in liability side. that is share capital account. Okay, so I'm going to click on create icon. Okay, now here I have to give some number. So which number I should give? So the number you will give next to this, now this is also a liability side account. So we have used already 100. Okay, and one more thing, in OBD4 T code. Okay, yesterday we have created groups of accounts. If you just position your chart of account, you can find this groups: asset, expense, incomes, and liabilities. Okay, now for liability we have given this range 100 to 199. So what does this means? That is, we have to pick one number for respective group while creating GL account. Okay, so 100 we have used for retained earning account. Okay, now we are going to create share capital. So 100 is already used up. So I am going to take 101. Next number you have to pick. Okay, and click on continue. You have to select group. Now those group will get listed over here and you have to pick group accordingly. So share capital will come under liability. It's a balance sheet account. So keep your cursor on this and give short name. So say share capital account. Okay. And this is a long name. Then go to control data tab. Okay, yesterday I have explained this each and every term. Okay, Shubham, just go through and let me know if you have not understood anything. Now, only balance in local currency we generally keep for balance sheet accounts. Okay, so you have to tick on this. Currency, it is automatically picked as a company code currency. Tick on line item display if you want to view your GL account balance in report. Sort key 001 we generally give. Okay, it is having relation with assignment number. So your assignment number field, okay, in any transaction code is there, it will get updated with that posting date because we have selected posting date here. Okay, now go to create bank and interest tab, and here we have to assign that field status group. Okay, field status variant, that 41 dependent entries, right? So field status group, one of the group you have to assign to each GL account. That is mandatory. Without this, system will not allow you to save. Okay. So that is the reason we have to copy those 41 entries. Now, if you just click here on this icon or press F4, all the values will get executed. So these groups you can see here. Okay, generally we assign G001, okay, for all accounts. For bank account we have 5 and 9, anyone you can use. 29 we have revenue accounts, and 67 we have for reconciliation accounts. Okay, later on I will explain this again. Now for share capital account, we are going to assign G001. You can select from the list or just type it, it will get picked. Okay, this is mandatory and you have to save. Okay, now whatever settings we have done for share capital account. So these are the basic settings which are required for any account when you create. Okay, so these are the basic required settings. When to add additional settings from this particular thing, we are going to learn slowly. Okay, now in real-time systems, generally you will be having all the GL account list with you, okay, with all the settings, what setting to follow for which account. Okay, accordingly you have to do the setting, and you have to just hold on one second. Okay, sorry, let's continue. So in real time, according to that list, you have to create all the GL accounts in one go. Okay. Now for training purpose, we are going to follow that. We are going to create few accounts in all the groups now. And topic wise, we are going to create GL accounts. Okay. So you will understand which topic requires which GL account also, and your practice of GL account creation will be throughout your course till we complete it. Okay, so we are going to follow that. As per requirement, we will create GL accounts in this particular T code. But in real time, you will not follow this. Okay, you have to create all the GL accounts in one go. That is the proper way of implementing. Okay, now I'm going to create one asset side account. Okay, for asset side, we have range 1 to 99. So I'm going to create here. Okay, I'm going to give first number, that is 1. Okay, continue. Okay, don't forget to check the company code. It is proper. Once you click continue, it will open up all the tabs for entering data. Now I'm selecting asset. So it's a balance sheet account. So I'm creating bank account. Okay. So say SBI main bank account I'm creating. Go to control data. It's a balance sheet account. So take on only balance in local currency. Line item display. Sort key 001. Go to create bank interest. And here you can assign G005. Okay. 5 is mandatory value date and 9 is mandatory is due date. Okay. So anyone you can select. So I'm selecting J005. Okay. For bank account, you will always stick on relevant to cash flow because there will be inflow and outflow of the cash. Okay. So you have to assign cash flow. And this bank ID, account ID, we will come back here later once we have reached that particular step and we will cover the banking topic. Okay. That time we will come back and assign some codes over here. Okay. For time being, just save this. So your bank account is created. Now we are going to create some accounts in expense side. Okay, so range is 200. So click here on create icon 200. Click on expenses. Now we have rent account. Okay, I'm creating rent account. Go to control data. Okay. Now for profit and loss accounts, this only balance in local currency is optional. Okay, if you take, if you don't take, that doesn't matter. Okay, for balance sheet account, you have to take. So we are not taking. Directly you can go to line item display, sort key 001 and you have to give G001. Okay, and save. So basic settings, you have to do rent account. Okay, now same group and same settings if you have. So you can copy also your settings. Okay, so I'm creating one more expense side account. Say for example, salary account. Okay, so if you want to copy, group should be same and setting should be same. Okay, so you have to double click on this account and you have to select it. Then click on copy icon. Okay, now you have to change the number here. Okay, you have to pick next number after 200 201 and press enter or continue, and you can see all the settings will get copied. Okay, and you have to just change here the name. So number and name you have to change, and your settings will get copied, and your GL account will be ready for input. Okay, now save this. Fine. Now 300 is the range we have for income side account. So we will create one of the income side account. And we have say commission received account. So go to line item display, sort key 001 and G001 and save. Okay. So we have created now few GL accounts in all the 4 groups. Okay. Now till here, okay, your whatever configurations we have done, okay, those are mandatory before you start your testing process. Now in real time systems, you have to do configurations for all the topics, and then you have to test for all the topics. Okay, but if we follow that method into trainings, then you will not understand what effects are there, what we have created, how it is going to impact for any accountant or any user while he's going to post in SAP, right? So what method we are going to follow in training is topic wise we are going to test also our configurations, so that you will understand whatever settings we have done, what is the impact of that we are going to have on your accounting process. Okay, now what is this testing part is, so whatever configurations we have done, we have to test it. So with this configurations, is end user or the accountant is able to process entries or not. Now we have completed GL account of it. Okay. GL account means journal entries he could able to process or not, that we can see. All right. So whatever configuration steps we have followed now, okay, and topics we have followed till here, those are mandatory. You have to follow the flow. Okay, you can't skip any of the topic or any of the step whatever we have completed till here. Okay, topic wise you can do different I mean further topics whichever we have, so that you can do shuffling. Okay, you can practice AR first, AP first, or asset accounting first. That is okay, but till here you have to follow the flow. You have to go with enterprise structure, financial accounting, global setting, and GL account. Okay, so this flow you can't change, and you have to follow the flow. Okay, this flow also sometimes you can face in interviews. Okay, what is enterprise structure and what steps you cover in enterprise structure and so on. All right. Okay, now we are going to start with postings. So GL account, we are going to post few journal entries in few transaction codes. Okay, so for testing purpose, for posting purpose, okay, we have one T code. Okay, wherever we are going to test anything, we just have is T code, we don't have path. So few T codes you have to remember. You can memorize it, or you can, if you practice on daily basis, if you continue doing practice, it can get remembered automatically. Okay, so F-02, that is the T code we have for posting GL entries. Okay, GL documents, that is journal entries. So press enter. Okay, now whenever you are going to enter any data, Okay, so this upper side data is called header data. Okay, and the data which is from here and the next upcoming screens, okay, that is called line item data. Okay. Okay, why I'm telling this, you will understand later on once we are going to learn some knowledge from ABAP module as well. Okay, but this knowledge you should have as you are going to work as a consultant. Okay, fine. Now, not all the fields are required for us because we are just testing. Okay, so we will just fill up mandatory entries. So I'm entering here some date. Now you can see here document type SA is picked up automatically by the system. SA stands for GL account, GL document. Okay. So we have done this document types OBA 7, right? So that particular step will have effect over here. Okay, SA. Now in the background for this particular transaction code, this document type is saved. That is automatically system can pick. Okay. Company code, currency, generally we have to enter manually. Okay, these are required entries. But as we are working in that particular uh, company code since creations of GL account, okay, it has picked up automatically by the system. If it is not there, you have to enter manually. Period 1, because this is April running and we are following April to March. Okay, that means first month. This is picked up by the system because of fiscal year variant. Okay. Now not all the fields are required. So just fill up here document header text. That means your narration. Okay. So you can just write it as a test because you are just testing, or you can enter narrations. Okay. So we will enter share capital introduce. That is the first entry I am going to do. Okay. Posting key is also picked up by the system automatically. That is 40. 40 is for GL account debit entry. Okay, this is your account type G, GL account D debit entry. So for first line item, generally system picks it automatically. Be it a debit or credit, system will pick it up first. Okay, and one you have to enter manually. Now this is debit entry. So which account you want to debit? So what is the entry we are going to post? That is bank account debit to share capital. Okay. So if you click on the icon or press F4, always check if company code is selected here or not. Okay, your these tabs you can select. If it is not there, you can search for GL account description with company code. Okay, so it will appear company code here. If it is not there, then it will open up a big list. Whatever data is there for all the company codes, it will open up your GL account list. So this is very important. Okay. Now continue. Okay, so we have created these GL accounts, right? So that list will appear and you can select your GL account which you want to debit. So you can double click or just keep cursor and press enter, that is fine. All right. Now these are not mandatory. This is for advance. Okay, and this is for asset related. So later on we will see that. Press enter, so system will take you to the next screen. Okay. Then it is saying your, okay, Now main bank account is created. Okay, it is selected, and this is number which we have allotted to that particular GL account. Now this is our first line item, debit entry. Now this is share capital, so I'm entering some big amount. Okay. Now this is mandatory. Okay, whenever you can see this mark, that is required entry, mandatory entry. So for this bank account, it is saying value date is mandatory. Okay, so you have to give some date here. So I'm giving today's date. Okay, now here you can assume one scenario, okay, that your client doesn't want this as a required entry. So it is time consuming for any end user to put on all the time value date. So I don't want it. You can make it optional. Okay. If that is the request from your client, if you have. How we will change the
Hello, ma'am.
field status of, yes.
Ma'am, the date which you gave earlier and this should be same or different?
Hello.
Hello.
Haan, yes.
Ma'am, the date which you gave earlier and this date should be same
Hmm.
or different?
It can be different, it can be same. That is okay. Value date is the date which is with effect from. Okay. So
Okay.
if you want to give same, you can give same, or it can be different. Okay, it will be there on your invoices or the processes what you have. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, now I was explaining the scenario. So if you have any situation like this in future, that your client has asked you to make this field optional. Okay, this is coming required, right? So how to make it, that we are going to learn next. Okay, now I am giving here text, that is share capital introduce. Okay. Now next line item. So posting key I have to give. Posting key is
50.
yeah, it is 50. 50 for GL account credit entry. Now we want to credit our GL account. So you can use 50 for GL account credit effect. Okay. So select 50 and you can select here GL account, that is share capital. Okay, this meeting is going to end in 8 minutes. So you have to rejoin the meeting with the same link, Durva. Okay. And recording for this particular meeting will be there. So let it convert, but you can't, don't wait for it fully get converted, because in the background it will get converted. Okay. So rejoin immediately once this meeting gets over. Okay, now select share capital account. Why cost center and profit center are mandatory now? Okay. Now we have not created cost centers and profit centers, right? So we have to change field status right now. Okay. Now somebody must have changed it in the standard field status variant. That is why it is appearing as a required entry. Okay, but we don't have any cost center or profit center to assign. So what we will do is, we will first make it optional and then we will enter the data. Okay. So we have to see how to change field status. Okay, now for this share capital account, it is asking me cost center and profit center is mandatory. And for bank account, it is asking me value date mandatory. And we have to make it optional, all these fields. So how to do it? Okay, so Let's go to OBC4 T code. That is the T code we have for field status variant.
Aditi, what is the WBS element?
That is an asset accounting. We will, okay, that we will cover in there. Okay, now position your field status variant. So SH20 is the field status variant which we have created and which is assigned to our company code. So select it and go to group. Now which group to select? Okay, so in, okay, go to FS00. Now in asset side, bank account, okay, we have assigned G005. Okay, so G005, if you go here, double click on that and double click on this fields. Okay, you have to search for that particular field here. You have to search which is required entry over here and you have to make it optional. Okay, you can use next. Okay, so this is required entry which is for value date. Okay, now client doesn't want it required, so you have to make it optional. Okay, and save this. Okay, and now for share capital account, it is saying that profit center and cost center is mandatory. Now go to liability side, share capital, and check which field status group you have assigned. So we have assigned G001. So you will go to G001 and you will look out for that particular field. So double click and keep pressing next and check. Okay, now this is cost center. We want it optional. Okay, generally we don't keep anything required as an until it is client's requirement. Okay, now we will check any further thing is required or not. Fine. Okay, now save this. Okay, now this is saved. Now we have changed some settings. Okay, we have changed our configuration settings. So those are not applicable directly on any T code. Okay, sometimes they are directly applicable, but now this setting is not directly applicable. So you have to rerun the T code. Okay, so our data will get lost because we have not saved it. That is okay, but you have to rerun the T code. Okay, so same T code I'm running again, F-02, and you have to enter data again. And now we will check whatever configuration we have changed, it is applicable or not on this particular T code. If you remember the numbers, you can directly enter number for GL account. But if you are entering numbers directly, now number is 1 for bank account. Okay. If you are entering direct numbers, not selecting from the list, then always check your name of the GL account. It is properly selected or not. Okay. Now I am giving here 50. Sorry, I just wrongly pressed F3. Okay, so I'm entering here posting key. F3 is for exit, so from that screen it has got exit. Why it has become hello?
Hello.
No? Yeah, is the screen
Hi.
visible to you?
No.
No, ma'am.
Can we join, leave and join the meeting because it's less than 1 minute?
I think it was. Okay. Is it visible now?
Yeah, it's visible now, but it's less than 1 minute left.
Yeah, you have to rejoin the meeting immediately.